Spanish is the Romance language of greater diffusion in the present world. The evolution of Latin originated the formation of different languages that are called Romance languages, like Castilian, Catalan, Galician, Italian, French, Portuguese, Romanian. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the history of the Spanish language and 6 facts about the Spanish. Stay with me. Before starting this video, I want to tell you that if you're looking for a program to learn Spanish, I recommend you to be with us with the Spanish Tornado, because it is the most complete course to learn the Spanish online. It provides you all the learning tools you need to learn the language in a short time. You also have the opportunity to have a teacher live to guide you. If you're interested, in the description of this video, I will leave you the link. Also, in the description, I'll leave a link for you to download for a free book, The Secret of Learning Easy and Quick Spanish. I'm sure it will be very helpful. Now let's begin. The history of the Spanish language. In Spain, it begins with a linguistic evolution of Vulgar Latin and gives rise to the dialects of Spain. In the 15th century, Christopher Columbus sailed to America and brought with him the Castilian language, as a result of what intellectuals call Hispanicization. Spanish was established as the primary language in the region. Despite the efforts of the Spaniards to impose the language on the natives, the mere predominance in quantity caused the language to mix with the local dialects. In particular, the native Mexicans and Peruvians were able to significantly influence the language that is currently spoken in Latin America. Understanding the origin of the Spanish language is fundamental to recognize the subtle differences of Spanish spoken in the different regions. Certain influences of Spanish explorers from Andalusia helped to shape the pronunciation of Latin American Spanish against the Castilian. That is why certain words of Spanish and Latin American Spanish sound quite different. The combination of all these historical and sociological events has caused the evolution of Latin American Spanish that is currently spoken in Central and South America. 6 facts about the Spanish language. Worldwide, there are more than 500 million Spanish speakers. Naturally, the pronunciation and use of Spanish at the oral level varies by country, but regional differences are not so important as to make the language incomprehensible to speakers of different areas. There is no single Spanish. There are different dialects of Spanish due to the evolution of the language in different regions. In addition to speaking in Spain, it is the official language of all South American countries except Brazil and French Guiana, the 6 republics of Central America, Mexico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. Likewise, Spanish is spoken in certain parts of Morocco and on the west coast of Africa and in Equatorial Guinea. Within the United States, it is widely spoken in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, New York City, and South Florida. It is one of the 6 official languages of the UN, and after Mandarin Chinese, it is the most spoken language in the world because of the number of people who have it as their mother tongue. According to the Royal Spanish Academy, the Spanish words comes from the provincial Español, and this one from the medieval Latin Hispaniolus, which means Hispania, which is Spain. The other denomination, Castilian, which is Castellano, comes from the Latin Castellanus, that means of Castile, medieval kingdom located in the central part of the Iberian Peninsula. This language is also called Castilian or Castellano for being the name of the linguistic community that spoke this Romanesque modality in medieval times, which is Castilla. For demographic reasons, the percentage of the world population that speaks Spanish as a native language is increasing, while the proportion of Chinese and English speakers decreases. Within 3 or 4 generations, 10% of the world population will be understood in Spanish. They will communicate in Spanish. Every day, more people speak Spanish. In 2030, 7.5% of the world's population will be Spanish-speaking. A total of 535 million people, a percentage that stands out above Russian with 2.2%, French with 1.4%, and German with 1.2%. By then, only Chinese will surpass Spanish as a group of native domain speakers. Formerly, Spanish was also known as Christian. The reason? When the Moors inhabited southern Spain and practically the entire peninsula, they used this word to differentiate the people who spoke Spanish as well as those who speak their sister languages from those who use Arabic languages, which is faith to the Islam. And the last one, it is the fastest language. This is based on the number of syllables that an average speaker is able to pronounce per second. Before leaving, we would like to know what other curiosities you know about the Spanish language. Leave us your comment. Remember that in the description of this video, I leave you the #1 training to learn Spanish online. You don't need to know Spanish. You can start it from zero. And even if you have some kind of knowledge in the language, I'm sure this course will help you increase it. I repeat, the link is in the description. Now, if you like this video, remember to subscribe and press the notification bell so you can receive firsthand every time we upload a new video. Remember, we love to add value information so you can't miss them. We upload videos like this very often. See you soon. Bye.